Alright everyone, I am back with you today. We're working on a gourd skirt. The background removal that I got on is trash, so I'm about to take it off. Filters. I don't know why this background filter is so bad, but I'm just gonna take it off. And I'm going to close this. Let's see. Alright, close. Well actually, I might need to leave that open. It's kind of dark. Alright, there we go. My laptop is a little hot, so I'm gonna turn on the AC. But we shouldn't be doing this one for too long, so I'm actually gonna unplug it. If we are doing it for too long, then I have to catch y'all later. But welcome back to part 2 of my stream.
And then we are just...
It looks like so far what she's done is added, my professor has added, in the video I'm watching, she added 1 centimeter to the edges here. I don't know what that's gonna do, but I guess it has to happen. So that's what I'm about to do. Add 1 centimeter. Oops, it's way more than 1. Alright, so 1. And then the same thing on this side. Line that up. And that'll be 1. Maybe even right there. Okay.
petering it into...
Probably should go right to the corner, actually. So I'm gonna go right to the corner. Right there. Draw it from right there. Right there. Same thing here, I'm going right to this corner.
that hip line here. Use whatever curves or whatever you want. I mean, you might just be able to move it across like that. And keep...
Okay, and then it looks like she's going down into the hip line curve.
And keep the same lines. Okay, so from here, we are going to ignore...
I don't really know how she did that, but let's see. I want to say she did it like this. I'm doing about a quarter Yeah, quarter of an inch. So I really don't know. I think they're feeding into. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it looks like she just started way out and then kind of drew it on in like on her own. But it goes in like this, I guess. I don't know, she just figured that out. I'm gonna stop it at 3 though. Call that it. Maybe she'll help me do that in class. Cause I don't know how she did that. Oh yeah, I like how that one looked better. Sometimes you gotta just eyeball it to get that nice curve in there. That's what I had to do just then. Notice where it's curving at and just take it on into the 3.
Ignore our other darts. Actually, we're going to count the other darts. So this is 2, this is 2, and we've added 1. This is 2.5, and then we've added 1 there. So, how much extra we've got here is 5 at the back, and we've got 3.5 at the...
Okay, she measured the darts. So each dart should be 2, 2, 2, and 1. Oh, so that's a new dart. Okay. 2, 2, CM, 1, CM. And then we got, I think this one's 2.5. Yeah, 2.5, 2.5 cm, 1 cm.
At the front. And we're gonna draw some new dart lines, basically, because you can't just forget.
Wait, what the heck? Did she put another one over there? .5, 3.5. Maybe there's a dart I don't
Forget about the dart lines. This gored skirt, everything is going into those panels there. So does that make sense why I've been getting these numbers? Because when they're sewn up, that is basically the extra bit that's kind of on here. Okay, so I'm going to erase my current dart lines. Ah, that's what my line is for. That's what my 14. So it doesn't matter if you can vaguely see them, because, well. my current dart lines. Ah, that's what my line is for. That's what my 14.
Erase the dart lines.
So it doesn't matter if you can vaguely see them, because, well. So, 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. There we go. So, we're then going to split it in between these two bits. Although this one, which on this one, it looks super close to the side. Okay. So, my ruler obviously makes it a bit easier because it's got like, I can easily work out the half points. So 1.25 on each section.
So she said she did 5 divided by 2. $2.5
section. And then I presume by this one, which on this one, it looks super close to the side. Okay. So my ruler obviously makes it a bit easier because it's got like, I can easily work out the half points. So 1.25 on each section. And then I presume I'm coming down to this new line that I've put down. And these look like darts, but they're actually going to be part of our gourd pattern.
I'm so confused.
Like that. Does that kind of make sense? The front ones are going to be slightly different because it's 3.5 divided by 2. What's that? 1.5?
3.5 divided by 2. Yeah, 1.75.
1.75. Okay. So 1.
Why is it 3.5 divided by? Oh, okay. All right, my bad. I gotta go back one more time to figure out why she's doing this to the darts.
2 is 2 at the front, and we're gonna draw some new dart lines basically, because you can't just forget about the dart lines. This gourd skirt, everything is going into those panels there. So does that make sense why I've been getting these numbers? Because when they're sewn up, that is basically the extra bit that's kind of on here. Okay, so I'm going to erase my current dart lines. Ah, that's what my line is for. That's what.
So she, okay. She erased them in order to get like this little thing. I guess we just gotta erase them. We got the measurements, and I guess we're going to put them back, but on this side. So we're erasing our darts on this side. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Yo, you called? What is that? Probably not right now because I'm still drawing the pattern. I got one more pattern to draw and I'm not even done with this one that I'm on now. I'm almost done with the one I'm working right now, but I probably won't be done until like, shoot, maybe 3:30 at the minimum, 3:40 at minimum. So I don't know. Yeah, probably. And I gotta be at class at 5. I don't know where Sanford is. Send me the cause I've never been there. Just send it to me. Cause I usually just go to Blick, or, well, not Blick. I usually go to well, lately I've just been ordering stuff off Amazon. But there's down the street from me. There's a not a home goods store, but like one of them stores that's on 138 in Conyers. Forgot what it, Hobby Lobby. It's one of those down the road from me. Or no, it's a Michael's down the road from me. So I don't. Is that like the same type of stuff? Hello? Yeah. I'll let you know when I'm done. Alright. Where the heck? My laptop's starting to lag because I'm moving a little slow on my. Oh, that's my iPhone because my iPhone's so hot. Okay. Okay, all good. All right, so let me go back to what she was doing.
14. So it doesn't matter if you vaguely see them, because, well. So, 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. There we go.
So 2.5. So I guess that's going to be our new dart size. But is that coming, what is that coming from? That's what I'm. I think she's drawing it off.
So, we're then going to split it in between these 2 bits.
Split it in between those 2.
Though this one, on this one, it looks super close to the side thing. Okay. So.
Oh, okay. She's splitting the 2.5 between. Okay. It's still kind of weird. So each one needs to be 2.5? Is that what she's saying?
My ruler obviously makes it a bit easier because it's got like, I can easily work out the half points, so.
Okay. So 1, 2.5 is there. So now I gotta do 2.5 divided by 2, 1.25. Okay. So I'm gonna put that here, and then I'm gonna go 1.2. Then mark that, and then do the same thing over here. 1.2. Same thing here. This is the line, so we go 1.2. All right.
$1.25 on each section. And then I presume I'm coming down to this new line that I've put down. And these look like darts, but they're actually going to be part of our gourd pattern. Like that. Does that kind of make sense? The front ones are going to be slightly different because it's 3.5 divided.
Now I'm sharpening these off. Doing the same at this one. I think they're the same length.
By 2, what's that, 1.5?
3.5 divided by 2. Yeah, 1.75.
1.75, okay. So 1.75.
It looked like she made them the same length.
Okay. Okay, so these are definitely smaller, and it's coming down to the same point too. Here. Okay, so these are your new lines to be tracing.
It looks like they are all actually going to the other line, so I drew those on the wrong line. These are going all the way down to this new dotted line that we have here. So that's a key part that I missed, I guess. And we don't want to miss that. So first I'm gonna do these 1.75 on each side. So we got one, half, alright, same thing over here. I dropped the tape. Pull that up a little bit. One, half, So we got those. And now we're going to go down to the new line that we created all the way right here. Same thing here. Hope y'all can see me. Oh yeah, I can see good. Good. Okay, so when we go up here, I'll move this here so y'all can see me a little better. What I'm doing on this one. This is the new dart. I almost got confused. New darts here. Well, these actually aren't darts. Sorry, these are a part of the pattern. It's like, I guess, a kind of flare in the pattern. Alright, so she's done with that portion. Let's move on.
Tracing up. If you're ever unsure of what your new lines are, I'm just gonna go over this with a Sharpie. I'm not going all the way down with a Sharpie. I just want to show you where your new lines are and what lines you're going to be tracing off. And then it's this new hip line here. And from here we've got quite a few patterns to do. Each section is going to be a new pattern. Okay, does the Sharpie help identify each line, kind of? Okay. So this one is going to be your back. This one's going to be your middle back. And this one's going to be your side back. This is going to be your side front. Your middle front. Forgot how to spell middle. And then this is just going to be your front.
So now I'm labeling them middle front, side front, or front.
So from here, we are then going to be tracing off, I'll get this, your pieces.
Oh, so after that, we're going right into tracing. Okay, so let me finish labeling finish labeling this down.
Leave enough room on each piece because we are going to be adding a slight flare to it, but we're not kind of like cutting and spreading for the flare. And we do need to add seam allowance on this. So we are basically, from the front and back, we are making 6 pattern pieces. Does that make sense? Maybe give it a little bit more room. Okay, so I'm tracing down this dart line, and now I'm tracing down, this should just be a straight line. Going over the waist. This should definitely be just a straight line because this is the centered back. Okay. So this is the piece from here. What we're going to do is we are going to add 3 centimeters to each side of every piece. And this is going to add just a little flair to everything. Okay. I'm just going to move into.
So maybe she's doing this like this because she's gonna cut.
Let's
cut each of them.
The hip line, and everything's going to go into the hip line on here. So this is the hip line.
So I'm gonna attempt to do exactly what she's currently doing on her page. Let's see how that turns out for me. So what it looks like is she set the paper just about like how I got it and lined it up, you know, just like this. Maybe she has about, yeah, same amount of action, just about. Space. I need to be able to put, she said 3 centimeters out. Okay, this is more than 3 centimeters out, so I should be good in that aspect. So now we are going to trace. And I'm gonna set this weight here and set eraser there to keep it, try to keep it from moving at least. Like, what can I do? Okay, so these are all gonna be separate pieces. Okay, so that's one. It looked like she just made that edge straight across. But I'm gonna do this side line first. Get this one right. Please be right. Okay, it looks good. Dude, I did not want it because I didn't see it. You could barely see through this paper. I don't even know if y'all could see me because I'm so far down. Oh yeah, perfect. Y'all can see me. All right, so now. Skirt. So now we just playing, you know what I'm saying? So we got that. We got that one. All right, let's see what she's talking about now.
Should already be there. So we're going to hip line like that. And the hip line like that. Okay. Okay, I'm really just gonna make sure this is a right angle here. So we then don't have too many points like that.
My bad, y'all. I'm responding to a message. One of my classmates was trying to get me to take him to freaking to the store. Like, bro. Well, actually, no. He wanted me to go pick something, pick up supplies for him. I'm like, bro, you got a whip. Yeah, yeah, I'm tired of it. Okay. So I really want to turn my background off again, but I'm gonna leave it like that. So the next step that we was at before I was rudely interrupted. Shit, I missed a
This is the
lot.
right angle of that. And everything's going to go into the hip line on here. Side of every piece. I'm going to add 3 centimeters to each side of every piece. And this is going to add just a little flair to everything.
Okay. So y'all heard that. It's just more flair. So we got 1, 2, 3. Two, 3. All right. And I guess we're going from, she said the hip line.
Okay. let's put the hip line, and everything's going to go into the hip line on here. So this is the hip line, should already be there. It's going to go into the hip line like that, and the hip line like that. Okay. Okay, I'm really just going to make sure this is a right angle here, so we then don't have too many points like that. This is the right angle at that section. Okay, so from here, I'm going to add my seam allowance.
Okay, so hold up. Let me get my pimping on. Okay, so that's that flare. Can y'all see that? Yes, you can. All right, so now we are, let me check my Twitch real quick, check my inbox. Nothing, per usual. All right, so let's see what she's doing now. No, I just exited out of that. Oh gosh. I just exited out of the video I was watching. It's all good though. I could get back to it quickly. It's a gourd skirt, right? Yeah.
Okay, I'm really just going to make sure this is a right angle here, so we then don't have too many points like that. This is the right angle at that section. Okay, so from here, I'm going to add my seam allowance all the way around. I'm just going to do 1/2 inch again.
1/2 inch seam allowance. Wicked.
Make sure that's
So we're going 1/2 inch on the seam allowance.
right angle, so it almost looks like it's like a teeny tiny curve. It's not a massive. tip coat about that section. I suppose also you could make a larger flare if you wanted to play around with that as well. The main thing is just make sure you add that little right angle at this stage. Okay, so I'm gonna still keep the grain line where it used to be, which is here. I'm also going to say this is my center back, and then I'm going to add the annotation. So gold skirt, back panel, cut ×2. Then I'm going to put size, whatever it is, 6. Seam allowance, 1/2 inch. Put your name. And a rough date, Jan 2025. And then I'm going to do this to every single piece. So I'm going to trace off my middle section, add the 3 bits, trace off my side, add these bits, so everything looks like they've almost got like a little flare, like a triangle on the side. I will do these ones. I don't know if you necessarily need to watch all of those, but just so you have them as a bit of an idea. So from this, we're gonna have 6 pattern pieces. Any questions? No? Okay, so feel free to get on with this and then start this one. But not too much, but again, just a little bit of math, and we're kind of like equaling these pieces out, so they've got an equal gore.
Trace the second one from the other side of the dart.
What do you mean?
Like from here down.
Yes, so the second one I'm going to trace here and here.
Okay.
The next one here and here.
So then you're getting rid of
We don't need the dart anymore. It's
Okay.
turned into a panel, but it's still got the shape there.
Yeah.
Yeah?
This rising part.
Yeah. So, basically that new side thing,
Yeah.
I bring this bit down, and I make sure it's right angle. Just elevated it a little bit more. If you do not...
Alright, so now I just gotta do this to each of those panels. I think I gotta cut them out. Not really sure about that one, but I think I do gotta cut them out. Let me go to one of her other videos really quickly. so we gotta go to all files. Dang, I just got lost in the sauce. My bad, my bad. I gotta go back. Skip pattern development. Yes. Class demos, pattern demos. Whatever, man. I guess I'm just doing. I don't get this right now, but. I don't know if I'm done or not, but I'm supposed to have 6 panels for sure. Oh, okay. I'm guessing I gotta cut this out, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm guessing, but I have to be right? I'm just gonna cut this one out so I'm prepared when I go to class. So I'm pretty sure that's what we gotta do. so we got one. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue to trace these. Trace these off. Need at least three centimeters at the bottom. All right, so we're good with that. And now we can start tracing again. flare. Forgot about the flare. All right, let's see if. Hopefully it's not too bad. Let's see. It's bad. Okay. Now we're going to our 1/2 inches. Woo! 1/2 inch mark. The heck? Oh. 1/2 inch mark, 1/2 inch mark. Can't do the whole 1/2 on this one, but gotta make it do what it do. Make it do what it do. So we go in 1/2 and then stopping. Hey man, say man, my own mama don't believe in me, my boy. My own mama don't believe in me, my boy. So I say, everybody. I say the person I stay with. I say everybody. You gotta believe in yourself at the end of the day. Whether they believe in you or not. They ain't never been where you been and did what you did, partner. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never walk a mile in your shoe, you know. You know what I'm saying? And that's just facts.
Yeah, the neighbor did.
Look, I'm clipping that real quick. Even you or not. They ain't never been where you been and did what you did, partner. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe in yourself at the end of the day. Whether they believe in you or not. They ain't never been where you been and did what you did, partner. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never walk a mile in your shoe, you know. You know what I'm saying? And that's just facts.
Yeah, the neighbor did.
The person I stay with. I say everybody. You gotta believe in yourself at the end of the day. Whether they believe in you or not. They ain't never been where you been and did what you did, partner. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never walk a mile in your shoe, you know. You know what I'm saying? And that's just facts. The person I stay with. I say everybody. You gotta believe in yourself at the end of the day. Whether they believe in you or not. They ain't never been where you been. Edit. The person I stay with. I say everybody. All right. This looks good. I just gotta label it now. We're going gourd skirt. Oh, let me exit out of this. This one is middle back. Size 8. Seam allowance. Seam allowance. 1/2 an inch. Make sure I put the junior on that one, man, because I am not senior. Set 2025. Alright. Then we just gonna cut this one. But the way I'm gonna cut this one out, oh, I didn't do the bottom. I'm gonna leave this side on when I cut this one out. I gotta do the bottom SA real quick. Alright. I could clip this one off. I'm over here laughing because my girlfriend, her dad is always talking about we're gonna have a kid that's like super big. Like he calls the kid D1. It's like D1, D1. I'm like, oh my gosh. Just was thinking about that. Dang, that's only 2 out of 6? OMG, bro. It's only 2 out of 6, man. And it's almost 4. So what I'm gonna have to do is, I'm gonna have to stop right here with these and then start up the last dress just so I can have it ready when I get to school. So now we got gourd skirt, lantern. Okay, so this is the gourd. The lantern is here. on a lantern. What skirt is this? Peg. So we got the lantern, the peg, the gourd. That's 3. I already got the flared. That's 4. So flared, gourd, lantern, peg. Pattern cutting a skirt with godettes. Pattern cutting a tiered skirt. Okay, so now let's see the pattern cutting for a tiered skirt. Let's see if that's easy. Kind of ran out of time.
So with the tiered skirt, do you guys know what a tiered skirt looks like? Yeah, so it's basically got panels, and it's almost like this is going to be your top one, the next one is going to almost like have gathers into it, and then the next one can have gathers into kind of like that. So you again can play around with the length. You could probably play around with, if you want to go some crazy angles or whatever.
Be right back, chat. Oh. Looks like I gotta trace over something again.
But I'm just gonna, I don't know where I want my tiers. Maybe I'll just,
Looks like she's using the back only, maybe?
I'm just shoving them in wherever. I'm not, there's no science in this. I'm gonna have, this is gonna be top tier, middle tier, bottom tier. And then I am going to split it up. I'm not sure I want to split it up. Okay, that's kind of the middle. So again, I'm just going to do this on one side. We're going to do it both sides. So this on the back.
covering the cam. I didn't even notice I was covering the cam. It's all good though. Y'all just bear with me like a panda for a second.
Okay, these are roughly 6.
Okay, so she got enough space on that side and enough space on that side. Alright. Sure. Invisible here. Don't forget to put your dots in. Well, my dot holes are small, so I'm gonna have to use my lead pencil to do it. But I can still put my hip notch in. And then take this, my dots. Lift this up. See dot patterns. Okay. Let y'all in on what I'm doing. So I got the darts. I got the hip line. I think she still had that. I got 10 more minutes till I gotta get off. So yeah, hip line is going on here. Here. It's the worst when your ruler moves because you're doing it wrong. Okay. And then she said it's no specific point. So I guess I'll just put it right under 7. They say 7s is good, so lucky numbers or something. So I'll put it right under the 7 and make sure that's lined up. Looks about right. And then we go left-handed on them.
centimeters each.
She said 6 centimeters each. Hold up, she marked something.
You're going to do it both sides. Okay, that's kind of the middle. Top tier, middle tier, bottom tier. And then I am going to split it up. How much do I want to split it up? Okay, that's kind of the middle. So again, I'm just going to do this on one side. You're going to do it both sides. So this on the back. Okay, these are roughly 6 centimeters each.
I think she's doing it in 3. She didn't say it, but we got 27, 1, 2, 3. 27 divided by, did she do 3? Okay, it's actually 27 point 27.2 divided by 2 equals 13.6. So we go 13, 1, 6. Then we're going 13.6 divided by 2. 6.8. So we're gonna go 6.8, which is right here. 6.8. Same thing on this side here. Thirteen divided by 2, 6.8. Okay. Let's see what's the next step. I only got a few more minutes, but whatever. Okay, she look like she's squared up.
Because this is an inspired standard partner that was created to help our students and even our alums get those communication and presentation.
So we're gonna square it up real nice.
I don't know if you guys go on one of those tours when you came around here. My favourite thing is like I was sat in my office one day and the person was like, yeah, so we have people, we have like Chanel come to our show and a Winter comes to our show. I mean, some good people do, but I was quite appreciative of the storytelling. Okay, so you kind of see what I've done here. I've got two, I mean, again, your tiered skirts could be as much or as little. It could just be one tier, it could have 5 tiers, it could be however extra you want it. It could be teeny and have lots of kind of tiers that way. And again, your tiers could work in several different ways. Like, I could completely flare this out, and then this one could be flared out, and then this one could be flared out. The one I'm going to do is I want each section to get a little bit bigger. So this I'm going to almost like leave as the same. This section is going to be a bit bigger, and then this section is going to be bigger than this section. So it means that in every seam here, the lower bit is going to be gathered into the top section. Does that kind of make sense so far? What I'm going to do to my tiered skirt. Okay, I want to show you, I mean, in theory, these are very close to rectangles. We don't really have that much kind of shaping in there. Let me see what I can do with my spare fabric paper. Okay. So, can you guys see what I've got underneath? No, I'll probably run out. Okay. So I'm going to draw my first piece here. And there's 4 little sections in each of these.
4 little sections of each of them. Holy nugget. Alright. So I'm just gonna cut this piece out. You might be able to do this with measurements alone. Okay,
So I've drawn this bit here. Let's call this 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to add like a measurement, and I actually almost want to. I don't want to make this massive, but I want to definitely make sure that there is enough gathering going on, and this is why we always do toiles or prototypes, because so sometimes you think you're adding like loads of gathering, and then you make it up and it's like the meanest, tiniest amount ever, and you in your head you just want it to be a lot more generous. Okay, so I'm going to, in theory, you could have traced this off, cut it up, use tape, and add the measurements that way, which you guys can still do. I just wanted to show you another variation of how you can kind of cut and spread, just using paper and kind of movement. And obviously this saves you money on the tape, and you might have ways that you prefer, but if you prefer to use the tape method, you definitely can. Okay, so I'm basically going to make this, like, I'm cutting and spreading each of those, and I'm just trying to work out how much I want to add. Okay, so I'm going to add 4 centimeters in between these. So 4 centimeters, 4 centimeters, and again, this is up to you. So I feel like I set you guys in panic when I give you the options to actually start being a designer. Okay, and then.
So 4 centimeters in between is what she's doing. So I'm gonna probably go like 3 centimeters or 2. I don't really understand what's going on. So and I'm about to be in class tired than a bit. Oh shit. Actually, I'm gonna just stop here. Fuck it. Thank y'all for viewing again. RadThaDad out.